Imagine paying $10,000 per month for a basic one-bedroom apartment, $50 for a simple lunch, or $200,000 just for the right to own a car. Welcome to the world's most expensive cities, where the cost of living is so extreme, it redefines what wealth actually means. These aren't just expensive places. They're economic outliers where normal people simply cannot afford to exist. Today, I'm counting down the top 10 most expensive cities on Earth, revealing not just the shocking costs, but why these places command such absurd prices and who can actually afford to live there. If you think your city is expensive, prepare to feel better about your rent. Let's dive in. 10. Tel Aviv, Israel, Middle Eastern tech hub. Coming in at number 10 is Tel Aviv, Israel's economic and cultural capital, where Mediterranean lifestyle meets Silicon Valley prices. Tel Aviv has become shockingly expensive, rivaling much larger global cities despite Israel's small size. The city offers incredible quality of life, Mediterranean beaches, vibrant nightlife, excellent restaurants, and year-round perfect weather. This lifestyle attracts both locals and expatriates willing to pay premium prices for the experience. 9. Los Angeles, USA. Entertainment capital costs. Number 9 is Los Angeles, California, where Hollywood glamour comes with a staggering price tag. LA combines high housing costs with California's expensive lifestyle and tax structure. Transportation costs are brutal. LA's sprawl requires car ownership, but gas, insurance, parking, and maintenance add up. Traffic means hours of productive time lost daily, an indirect but real cost of living there. The homeless crisis starkly illustrates the divide. Literally thousands sleep on streets while luxury developments rise around them, showing how brutal the city is to those without high incomes. For those who can afford it, LA offers unmatched weather, cultural diversity, career opportunities in entertainment and tech, and outdoor recreation. But increasingly, middle-class families are priced out completely. 8. Geneva, Switzerland. Banking and international luxury. At number 8 is Geneva, Switzerland, where international banking, diplomacy, and Swiss precision create eye-watering costs. Geneva isn't just expensive, it's calibrated for the global elite. Dining out is shockingly expensive. A simple meal at a casual restaurant runs $30 or $40 per person. Nice dinners easily exceed $150 per person. A coffee can cost $6 or $8. Groceries are equally brutal, with weekly shopping for a family approaching $300,400. Tax advantages for wealthy foreigners and corporations attract international wealth, further driving costs for locals. Geneva has become a city for the global elite rather than ordinary Swiss citizens. 7. New York City, USA, the capital of capitalism. Number 7 is New York City, the financial and cultural capital of the world, where ambition meets astronomical costs. NYC epitomizes expensive urban living in America. Manhattan real estate is legendary. Median home prices exceed $1.3 million, with desirable neighborhoods like Tribeca, Soho, and Upper East Side reaching $2.5 million for condos. Renting a one-bedroom in Manhattan averages $4,000–$5,500 monthly. Salaries in finance, law, and tech compensate somewhat. Investment bankers, lawyers, and tech workers often earn $150,000, $500,000 plus, but even these incomes are stretched by NYC costs. The inequality is stark. Billionaires' penthouses overlook neighborhoods where people struggle to survive. The city increasingly serves only the wealthy and those willing to sacrifice everything financially to be there. 6. London, United Kingdom, global financial hub. At number 6 is London, the United Kingdom's capital and one of the world's premier financial centers, where British tradition meets global finance at extraordinary cost. London property is notoriously expensive. Average home price exceeds £530,000, $660,000, with central London properties in Kensington, Chelsea, or Mayfair reaching $210 million. Renting a one-bedroom in central London costs £2,000, $2,800, $2,500, $3,500 monthly. The contrast between wealth and poverty is severe. Luxury developments rise while homelessness increases. London serves the global elite while pricing out the middle class. 5. Zurich, Switzerland. Precision at a premium. Number 5 is Zurich, Switzerland's financial capital, where Swiss efficiency and banking wealth create one of Earth's most expensive cities. If Geneva was expensive, Zurich is even worse. Zurich's costs reflect Swiss economics. High wages compensate high costs. Average salary exceeds 90,000, but this barely suffices. Strong Swiss franc, powerful banking sector, limited housing in the small city, and exceptional quality of life drive costs. Why live there? Extraordinary quality of life with cleanliness, safety, efficiency, and natural beauty. Global banking and finance opportunities, political stability and neutrality, excellent healthcare and education. For those who can afford it, Zurich is near perfect. Swiss social contract is different. High costs by exceptional public services, infrastructure, and quality across all life aspects. You get what you pay for, and Switzerland delivers. 4. Hong Kong. Vertical living at extreme costs. At number 4 is Hong Kong, where extreme density, limited land, and international finance create the world's least affordable housing market. Hong Kong is in a category of its own for property costs. Hong Kong has the world's most expensive real estate by price per square foot. Average home price exceeds 1.2 million, but this buys only 400-600 square feet typically. Luxury properties reach 5 to 20 million for 1,500 square feet. Car ownership is absurdly expensive by design. A Toyota Corolla costs $50,000, $60,000 due to massive vehicle taxes. Parking spots in central Hong Kong sell for $1 million. This discourages car ownership in the dense city. The inequality is extreme. Ultra-wealthy own multiple properties, while middle-class families live in coffin-sized apartments. Social mobility is nearly impossible through housing costs alone. 3. Singapore, the expensive island city. State number 3 is Singapore, the ultra-efficient city-state where controlled markets and limited land create extraordinary costs despite government intervention to moderate housing. Singapore's private housing is brutally expensive. Condominiums in central areas cost $1.5 to $3 million for modest units. Luxury properties reach $5 to $20 million. Monthly rent for a 2-bedroom condo in good areas exceeds $4,000 to $6,000. Singapore's costs reflect deliberate policy. Limited land, only 730 square kilometers, controlled markets to prevent speculation, high-quality infrastructure and services requiring funding, and positioning as a global financial hub attracting wealth. Expat packages in finance often include housing and car allowances, making Singapore livable. Without these allowances, costs are nearly prohibitive even on 6-figure salaries. 2. Monaco, playground of billionaires. At number 2 is Monaco, the tiny principality where billionaires, Formula One, and zero income taxes create the world's most concentrated wealth and expense. Monaco is expensive because only the ultra-wealthy can afford to live there. Everything else is expensive to match. Restaurants cater to wealth, with meals easily exceeding $100 to $200 per person. Groceries, services, entertainment, all priced for millionaires and billionaires. Why so expensive? Monaco is only 2 square kilometers, the world's second smallest country. Space is incredibly limited. Zero income tax attracts ultra-wealthy residents, creating extraordinary demand for minimal supply. The principality doesn't pretend to be for ordinary people. It's explicitly designed for the ultra-wealthy, and costs reflect this. Average net worth of Monaco residents exceeds $2 million, the highest globally. Living in Monaco is a status symbol itself. Residency requires proving substantial financial resources, typically several million in assets. It's a club for the global elite. 1. Hong Kong, Singapore tie, but special mention. Bermuda. While Hong Kong and Singapore compete for number 1 depending on methodology, special mention goes to Bermuda, which has the world's highest cost of living by some measures despite being small and isolated. Bermuda's costs are extraordinary. Groceries cost 300–400% more than US prices due to shipping everything to the remote Atlantic island. Simple items like bread, $8, milk, $10, and chicken, $20 pound, shock newcomers. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment exceeds $3,000 to $4,000 monthly. Houses start at $1.5 million and reach $10 to $20 million for luxury properties. Electricity costs $0.40 to $0.50 costs per kilowatt hour, among the world's highest. Car ownership is required due to limited public transit, but expensive due to import duties. Vehicles cost 2-3x US prices. Gas exceeds A per gallon. These cities prove that extreme wealth concentration creates extreme costs, pricing out everyone except the ultra-wealthy or highly compensated professionals. They're economic outliers where normal rules don't apply and ordinary people simply cannot afford to exist. If this made you appreciate wherever you live, hit that like button and subscribe for more content about wealth, cities, and global economics. Drop a comment. Which city shocked you most, or do you live in any of these expensive places? Thanks for watching, and remember, if you think your rent is high, at least you're not paying $10,000 a month for a shoebox in Hong Kong. I'll see you in the next one.